And I think we can be a force for good on the international stage. And I think we can do way more to encourage other nations to follow suit. And so I'm assuming and hoping that we are going to see that force multiplier effect.
And then I feel like we need to bring this back to this resilience of the friction. I think this is where this comes in, David. The friction of can it really make a difference? How do we remove the things that make it hard to feel like we can really step forward into the good news of change, right? That is a gospel thing to do. And it's actually, it opens up with this beautiful opportunity, this great pathway to follow. And how do we really focus people on that so that we can let go of all the hard stuff and really just move forward into that world we can be called into in a new way? So maybe that's our little benediction for today. So go ahead, David. I want to give you the last word. Appreciate your staying with us to finish our questions, and encourage, if you're not speaking, to please mute. I'm going to mute myself so that we can get you for your last word. Thank you, David.
Thank you so much, Rashinda. That was one of the things that we observed in the community conversations that we participated in, is people wanted to engage at different levels. There were some people who raised their hand and said, I want to know what I can do in my neighborhood. And others said, I want to know what I can do at a state or at a national level. I want to try to have influence at a bigger scale. And so it really got us to thinking how, we should have had people here who can speak to that and can point to the easy on-ramps for engagement at that scale, wherever people want to opt in, because people feel led, whatever is their calling, whatever is their mission. So that's something that really does give me hope today, is that we have faith leaders like yourselves, community leaders that are facilitating conversations virtually, like here on Zoom and in person, that are encouraging people to step out of divisive frames and into what we can recognize as our shared identities and cooperative efforts and opportunities to learn and to reduce risks to things we all care about. And so having scalable, replicable programs or projects that we can manage and that other communities are managing, that can be adopted here and it can be spread to there, that can help us scale up and accelerate the pace of learning and that sense of involvement, that sense of having skin in the game, and kind of get it to a point where this is happening all across the nation. So I think when we get to that level, we're going to reach a tipping point, and I'm looking forward to that. And I think that's another thing that gives me hope.
That's awesome. That gives me hope too, David, very much. Thanks to speaking to what gives you hope, and all the things you've spoken to today.